I am back again with part number 3, Eastern Cape, Prelim 2023 or September 2023. Now we're going to part number 3. If you are watching this video, make sure that you go back to watch part 1 and part 2. Okay? And please make sure that you subscribe, you like, you share, and you comment on this. Okay, I'm giving you free knowledge, guys. I just want to see everyone passing maths lit, because this is a most difficult subject. People will say maths is the most difficult subject. But give someone that did maths or is doing well in maths, give them any paper of maths lit and come back to me and then comment. This is the most difficult subject, but I am doing it for you guys so that it doesn't become difficult for you as well. Okay, I'm going to give you all my tricks that I use. Let's go straight to part number 3. Right, here we are. Oh, part 3, it has an extra there. Okay, is this an extra man? Okay, it's fine. Part number 3, we are on question number 3. The state of the country's economy is monitored on a monthly basis by conducting various surveys. These results are used to establish how businesses are doing in the current state of the country. Table 6 on the annexure gives a summary of the retail trade sales for various retailers for the period of April 2022 to September 2022. Okay, I will quickly run to that annexure. I think it's the last page. So here's the annexes that they talk about. Let me try to minimize so that we can be able to see this. Below is a given summary of the retail trade sales for various retailers for the period April 2022 to September 2022. Okay, so we can see that have April, May, June, July, August, and September. General dealers, food, beverage, tobacco, we have them. All other retailers, total. So we can see we have this value missing here. We have this one as well missing here. We can just write question marks here. So we don't know, but they will tell us in the questions there. Okay, let's go back to our questions. And that one is page 14. It's page 14. This one is page 8. Let me see if I will just, I'll just do it like that. Okay, calculate the total sales. So we're going, our action verb, we calculate. So what do we calculate? The total sales. But remember, we are given lots of different retailers there. But what are they saying? They're saying for hardware, paints, and glass for in August 2022. So let's go there. Let me just take my keyboard here. What is this? Let me remove this. I'm just going to cancel this, write 14, then say enter. Then we need to calculate what? The total cost for hardware, paints, and glasses, which is this one. Okay, so what is our cash here? Our cash is that we can see, I'm just going to write the calculations right here. We saw that we are given the total of 101,447. Where is it coming from? They have added everything here, but they did not they also included this, but they just removed that amount. So how can we calculate it back? So we can say that is the first one, right? So we're going to say 101,447 minus 48,319 minus 8,542 minus 7,987 minus 14,135 minus 4,374 minus 9,114. So let's take our calculator. 101 447 minus 48319. I don't want to make the mistake here. Minus 8542 minus 7987 minus 14,135 minus 4,374 minus 9,114. That gives me a whipping amount of 8,976. That is the value for the hardware paints and what and glasses. Okay. Right. Then now number 312, they say which type of the retailer showed the greatest increase in sales between April and May. Let's go there again. Which retailer shows the what? The greatest increase between April and May. Now what are we going to compare? We're going to compare May and April. Okay, just do this. When you look at this have went up, but it have went up with how much? Let's check the difference. 47,459 minus 42,715, 716. Then this one, it says it have went up with 4,743. Let's look at this one. This one have went down, is out. This one, it have went down, is out. This one, it have went down, is out. This one, it have went up, but with how much? 4242 minus 4291. It have went up with 49 rand. We can say that it's 49 rand. This one, it have also went up, so it's gonna be 8943 minus 7536. So this one, it have went up with 1407. And then this one it have went down, is out. So which one have went up with the highest amount? It is the general dealers. So correct answer there is general dealers. So this is the general dealers. General dealers. Okay, let's go to 313. Calculate. Action verb. Rounded off to the nearest billion, the value of A if the mean sales for the month of June 2022 was 14,275,86 million. Okay, remember when I said this number there, if they say there's a million there, it means they have omitted a million. Okay, so we are going to calculate the value of A. We are given the mean number. Okay, let's go there. Let's just want to take this number there. It's 14,275. 14,275. I will write that mean somewhere down here. That mean, they say mean is equals to 14,275,8. Comma what? 86. I don't want to make any mistake. Comma 86. Okay, million. Now look at the value of A. Look at where it is. You see where it is. We are not given the total here, so we need to calculate the value of that A. Okay, so what is the most important thing that we must now include? We must know, how do we calculate the mean? Let's bring the formula of calculating the mean. I'm interested in that. I'll show you how I work out with the formulas. Mean, I'm going to call it M, is equals to sum of all values divide by number of all values. That is how we calculate the mean. Okay, but in this case, we are given the mean. Do we have the number of values? Yes, we have the number of values. Can we sum all the values? No, we can't sum all the values because there is one number that is missing, and that is A. Now it means the missing value in this formula, is where? Is here. The missing value is here. So this is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm doing? Because I told you that maths lit is not for people that are doing mathematics. It's for people that are doing maths lit. It's for people that understand maths lit, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play around with this formula so that I'm going to be able to calculate that value of A. Okay? So since our missing value is within sum of all values, look at what I'm going to do. Look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw this triangle. I love manipulating formulas in maths lit because I know that when I manipulate a formula, I don't go wrong. I'm always right. So when I draw this triangle I use it to manipulate any formula in maths lit. You can think of any formula in maths lit, and remember, in maths lit, it's not a one-way street, meaning that they cannot always ask you to calculate the mean. They will sometimes ask you to calculate the sum of values, as in this case. For example, let me go to measurement, because measurement is where you're going to find a lot of formulas. They can't always ask you to calculate the volume. Sometimes they will say calculate the height. So if they say calculate the height, you are given a rectangular prism. It means you will be given the length and the breadth and the volume as well will also be given, but you won't have what? The height. Remember, you must count how many values are there within a formula. So within our formula here we have 1, 2, 3. It means the examiner is a must for examiner to give us 2 values so that we can calculate the third value. So the examiner here gave us the mean, gave us the number of values, but then this one was incomplete. I'm going to take this formula and present it here. So I'm going to have M here. I'm going to have sum of all values here. SAV. Sum of all values, and I'm going to have number of values. You know why I'm writing that like that? Because when I look at this, I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I'm just going to say I have put my finger there. Oh, let me highlight. There's a highlighter there. Let me highlight M. What do you see? We see sum of values divide by number of values. So what are we going to do now? Because what is the value that we need? We need sum of values. So we do what? We highlight the sum of the values. And what is it that we see? Let me write now. What is it that we see? Now we see that sum of the values, sum of all values, my computer. Okay, it's back. Sum of all values is equals, then what do we see? We see mean, then the line between these two, it says multiply by number of all values. Then we have created the formula to calculate the value of A there. Okay, but now let's go back. What? Because we don't have all the numbers. We have all the numbers, but we don't have what? We don't have A. So what are we going to do? We're going to add these numbers, the ones that are there. We're going to add them together. Let's do so. So we're going to have 47,609 plus 8,298 plus 15,055 plus 4,219 plus 8,235 plus 1 9331, and that gives me what? That gives me 92. It gives me 92,746 plus a. We couldn't add a. You understand? So we have all some of the values. Then how much is our mean? Our mean is 14. Let me check something. Oh, this ones, I think they're in, yeah, they're also in millions, but the million was omitted. We have 14,275,86 multiplied by how many number of values do we have? Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. We can't count this. This is the total. So we have 7. Therefore, we multiply this by 7. So we're going to say, we're going to take this amount that other side. So A will remain. So we're going to have, let's multiply that 14. 14,275,86 multiplied by 7. So it gives me 1427, so it gives me 99931,02. Because this one I'm transposing it to the other side, it's going to be minus 92,746. So the value of A is equals to minus 92,746, and that gives me 7,185,02. That is the value of A. We are done. Let's go back. Let's go back to the questions. Now we've answered that one. 313. Let's go to 314. 314, they say calculate the median of the sale for food, beverage, and tobacco in a specialized store. Food, beverage, and we need the median, the metal number. You see, they're not saying for April. Remember, those are the store. So we're going to look at only those four. Is it 4 numbers or what? We're gonna see. So they say food, beverage, and tobacco. Where is it? These are the food. Yes. Okay, here it is. Let me just remove this one. This guy prices. So we need the metal number here. We need the metal number. So the first thing that you have to do to earn marks here, you need to arrange your numbers. You can arrange from the biggest to the smallest or smallest to the biggest. Okay, let's start with the smallest number there. When we are observing here, when I'm observing, I can see that this is the smallest number. And which other number follows it? It is followed by 8400. This number 2. And which one is going to be number 3? This is going to be number 3. Number 4. This number 4. Number 5. And number 6. So now let me teach you another trick. When you talk about the median, if we need the median, these are the 2 things that you need to consider. The set of data, you see my set of data here is 6. The set of data can be odd or even. I hope people know the odd numbers and the even numbers. So when we talk about an even number, we talk about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Those numbers that you can divide it by, you divide them by 2 and you get a natural number. But when you talk about an even number, it's a number that when you divide it by 2, you get a decimal. We talk about 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Those numbers, you divide them by 2, you get a decimal. That's an odd number. So if your data is an odd number, there is one number in the middle. But if your data is an even number, there are 2 numbers in the middle. It means that you don't have a middle number. You need to calculate it using 2 numbers that appears in the middle. I'm not saying 2 numbers that are in the middle. You can't have 2 numbers in the middle. You'll have 2 numbers that appears in the middle. So if these numbers here, they are 6, it means the numbers that are going to appear, let me show you something. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if there are 6, number 1 can be in the middle, 2 can be, but 3 and 4, these are the numbers that appears in the middle, meaning that the middle number will be between the third number and the fourth number. So that means we are going to use what? We are going to use our median is equals to, we are going to use the third and the fourth number. What are those? 8,542, 8,542 plus, where is the fourth one? The fourth one is 8,607. 8,607 divided by 2. So 8,542 plus 8,607, then divide by 2. So the middle number is 8,574,5. That's it. Remember, this is for number 4, I think. Yeah, that's number 4. Then that is our middle number there. Okay, then let's jump on to number, this was the middle number. Then let's go to number 5. Number 5, they say write down the sale for general dealers for April to the sales of the pharmaceuticals and medical goods of August as unit ratio, round round off to the, okay, look at this. We're going to look at the general dealers for April, and we are going to look at this one for August. So I'm just going to give them an abbreviation. So general dealers, I'm going to say GD to PMG. But this one we are looking at April, this one we are looking at August. So let's go to look at the general dealers for April and see how much was it. Just April. April general dealers, we have 42,716. 42,716. 42,716 to, let's go and look at this one for August. For August, gonna look at that one for August. For August, this one we're gonna check August. That is 7,987. 7,987. We're gonna have 7,987. So they need it in a unit ratio. So we're gonna divide here by the smallest number. That's how we do a unit ratio in mass lead. We divide by the smallest number. So we're gonna have 1 here. Then let's see. 42,716 divided by 7,987. Then how much do we have? We have, is this correct? Yeah, that is correct. We have, it can be, man, I've just seen, man, it can be, we have 5,3. I pressed the minus. You know, some things when they are wrong, you just see them right. 5,35. They say in two decimal place. So the numbers here, they read as 348. So I have rounded the 4 to 5. So that is it. Now they say determine the percentage change of the total retail trade sales between April and September. So different in monthly sales. So there's one thing that they have missed on top there, so that this was very, very intentional, so that people can get it wrong. So when you look, you calculate a percentage change. Simple percentage change, you say new price minus old price divide by old price. That is why here they say Original is the old one, then you multiply by 100. Then let's go and look at the the new one. The new one is going to be for September, and then the old one is going to be for April. But remember, we are looking at the totals only. We're looking at the totals. So the total for, let's start with September, is 101,000, 101,000, 113. 101,000, 113. So the new one, we're gonna have 101,000, 113 minus, let's go and look for April. How much is the one for April? Is 98,000, 98,502, 98,502, 98,502. This one is taking time. 98,502. Then we divide by the old one again, 98,502. Then we multiply by 100. So how much is it? You can just do it once. 101,113 minus 98,502 divide by 98,502 multiply by 100. So the percentage here I get 2.65%. 2.65%. Now the same. Calculate the probability as a decimal fraction of randomly selecting a retail trade for less than 4.4 million. Okay? Round your answer to 3 decimal place. So we're going to look at any retail that has less than 4.4. We're going to look at all the years there. So let's go there. Let's go there and then do the things. First of all, we need to calculate, we need to count how many stores are here. Okay, how many prices are here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from the top there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna say 6 multiplied by 7. So there are 42 chances. There are 42 chances. Then let's look how many of them they are less than 4.4 million. Ne? So this is the on. We're going to check the first row. This row, this is above 4.4. This is above 4.4. This is less than 4.4. Let me change the color of the pen here. Make it unique. Is this one is less than? Then let's come here. Remember, this one was 7,000 something. This one. I forgot how much was it, but it was something. Okay, let's go and check this one. I think it was the first question, and then it's gonna take us time now. It's gonna take us time. It was it is even there, and I wrote it there. Remember, I wrote it there. It's there. It's here. It's the first one there. It was 8,000. It was 8,000. So it doesn't fall below. So we have this one is less than. Then anything else, no. Then we come here, we check. This one is not less than 4.4. It's above 4.4. Then we come, we go, we check. This is below 4.4. And then the value of this A, it was the one of the mean. It was 7,000. So it's above 4.4. We come here, we look anything less than 4.4. This is less than 4.4. We come, we check here. This is less than 4.4. We go, we check. We don't have anything of less than 4.4. So anything that has less than 4.4, they are only 5. Probability, we're gonna say 5/42. Okay, let's go and check. They say our answer should be in what? They say our calculate as a decimal fraction. Calculate the probability as a decimal fraction round of randomly selecting a retail trade of less than 4.4 million round off. So it's gonna be 3 decimal places. Okay, so we have probabilities equals to 5/42, which is equals to 5/42. It gives us 0.11904. So this is going to be 0.11904. 119 because they want it in 3 decimal places. So let's go to 3.2. Okay, 3.2 is gonna be, I think it's not gonna take time. The South Africans are doing more and more of their shopping online. A survey was done. It was done where people had to indicate if they were satisfied with their online shopping experience. Given below are the results of the survey. Gender, this is male and female, 21,5, 75, 78,5. Age, we have 50 plus, 18 to 24, 35 to 49, 25 to 48. Then we have the provinces, then we have the races. Then let's go. Which age group is least satisfied with their online shopping experience? So we're going to look at the less percentage there. So we can see that was 60 plus, 50 plus there. 50 plus years old. I think they wrote it like that. Yes. Then number 2, they say write down the percentage of satisfied female shoppers as a simplified common fraction. So what are we going to do? You just go to your calculator, guys. Simple. 78,5, we know that is over 100, but they don't want it in this fraction. So you're just gonna go to your calculator. Your calculator is going to simplify this for you. So the simplest fraction there is 157 divided by 200. Let's go to the last one. Calculate the interquartile range for the provincial satisfaction. The provincial satisfaction is there, but the numbers are not arranged in order. So let's arrange. I can see that the 1 comes first. This one will be followed by, I can see 3. I can see 3,45. I can see 4. I can see 4. I can also see 6,55. I can see 20%. I can see 23. I can see 36. So let's count and see if they are 9. Must count them. Must get 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have missed one number here. 36, I have it. 23, I have it. Okay. 6,55, 23, I have it. 20. This, 4,2. The 4,2 is gonna be here. 4,2. So how many numbers are here? I have 9 numbers. So I have to divide. I must first divide my 9 numbers into equal parts. So it means I must take 4 numbers this side, 4 numbers this side. There will be 1 number in the middle. So which number is that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this 4,2 is the one in the middle. So this is our Q2. So now our data is divided into 2. Let's look for Q1 here. How many numbers we have? We have 4 numbers. So there is no 1 number in the middle. Only these 2 numbers are in the middle. And when we come this side, 20 and 23, they are in the middle. So we're going to add them. We're going to say 3 plus 3,45. Then we divide by 2. It will give us Q1. Then here we're going to say 20 plus 23 divided by 2. It will give us Q3. So 3 plus 3,45 is equals to, then we divide by 2. Then our Q1 is 3,225. That is Q1. Then Q3 is 20 plus 23 divided by 2. That is 21,5. That is equals to Q3. So then our IQR is equals to Q3 minus Q1, which is going to be 21,5 minus 3,225, which is equals to 21,5 minus 3,225. That is equals to 18,28, rounded off to 2 decimal place. And that is the end of part number 3. So wait for part number 4. Part number 4 is coming. If you don't look, you see it, just go down my videos, you will see it is there. I can't jump. See you in part number 4.